Hey YouTube, it's Niptorka here, back once again for another reaction video on Fire Emblem Heroes. We just got done looking at the Fae channel, and now we have the new heroes Attuned, Micaiah, and Rearmed Sothe kind of banner details. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Since I have already, seen the characters, I'm not going to go through it all at the beginning. We're just going to go straight into looking at their skills and so forth. I'm not really excited for any of the Dawn Brigade because I don't know. Like when I played Radiant Dawn, like the second I got to Ike and friends, I was like, yeah, I'm not carrying with anything else. So, alright, we have Calidbalg, 16 might, 1 range, accelerate special trigger at start of combat if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%. Grants Spectrum plus X to unit, X equals 25% of foe's attack at the start of combat, -4, max 14, minimum 5. Okay, so you get like 5 to 14 all stats to a unit. Neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit and reduces percentage of foes non-special. So it's a really good offensive weapon. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, reduces damage from foes' attacks by Y during combat. When foes attack triggers foes special, Y equals 16. And when foes attack does not trigger foes special, Y equals 8. And unit's next attack deals damage equal to total damage reduced from foe's first attack. Resets at the end of combat. Okay, so once again, we're doing algebra. We have X and Y. It's a good thing we don't have Z. This weapon is just kind of like an all-around Godsword weapon. In the end, I don't know if he's going to end up being better than any of the other Godswords out there. So, I mean, he's got godlike reflexes, buffer 4, which is, I think, something that Severa had. This is interesting, though. We saw this in the video, and that's Breath of Life 4. For allies within 2 spaces of unit, restores X HP to the ally as their combat begins. Triggers after the effects that deal damage as combat begins. So, if Legendary Camilla or Leon, Valentine Leon comes in and does that massive damage at the beginning, it's going to heal after that massive damage. So it does the massive damage, then it heals you. If allies' defense is greater than foe's defense, X equals 20% of allies' max HP, plus the difference of stats times 4. Otherwise, X equals 20% of allies' max HP, max 40% of allies' max HP, plus damage dealt to ally as combat begins. So this is huge. This is like the one ability to counter all of that garbage from ranged units with pre-combat damage. For allies within 2 spaces of unit, grants defense +4 and reduces the effect of deep wounds by 50% during combat. If the unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, restores X HP to unit. Okay, this was for allies. Okay, so down here, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, restores X HP to unit as unit's combat begins. Is it the same thing? I'm gonna quickly look back and forth. It looks like it's exactly the same thing. And the same reduces, so it's the same thing. I don't know. I feel like they could combine these two so that we're not having like 10 paragraphs, but Fae doesn't like doing that. They like having long paragraphs for you to read. This skill is going to be so sought after by so many people. So I foresee people like pulling on this banner just to get this and then foddering them off to their favorite tank. So, I mean, it's kind of busted. Yeah, he healed 16 there.
I will get what I want.
Freedom's arrow. Is this a blue archer? No, colorless archer.
Peaceful life in Dayan.
Okay, I didn't pay attention to that earlier.
I know.
Oh, he's a demote. Sorry, sucks for you. We'll read it off real quick. Doubler bow plus effective against flying foes at the start of turn of units within 2 spaces of an ally grants attack res plus 6 to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If unit initiates combaters within 2 spaces of an ally, grants spectrum X to unit during combat. X equals 4 plus the highest bonus of each stat between unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. It's kind of okay. There are better bows out there, especially the rearmed bows. So honestly, nothing special. And honestly, its design is nothing special.
You won't
either.
get away.
So that's a dud. Now my knowledge of Gunungagap is kind of low, so it'll be interesting to see how this is. Is he a blue dagger?
A new weapon?
No, he's colorless.
A new
Man, that
me.
sucks. If you want Sothe, you got. That's a cool looking
Understood.
dagger though. Okay, so he's got Arcane Tempest. I can't remember what the other weapon was. I just know it was on Gunungagap. So Arcane Tempest accelerates special trigger at the start of turn. If special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grant spectrum X to unit. X equals 25% of foes' attack. At the start of combat, -4, minimum 5, max 14. Reduces damage for foes' first attack by 30%. And also, if unit speed is greater than foe speed, neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up. So no follow-up. I could be wrong, but I think Gunungagap's weapon is better. This one's very specifically tailored towards spamming a special. So let's look at this special he has here. Bane treats defense and res stats as if reduced by 40% when special triggers. So that's midway between what Luna and Moonbow. When special triggers, neutralizes foes, reduces damage by X% effects from foes' non-special skills, and also if damage dealt prior to damage reduction calculation is less than foe's HP -1, sets damage before damage reduction as foe's HP -1. What? Give me just like 3 seconds to try and figure this out. If damage dealt prior to damage reduction calculation, so that's like burns, like the special, like Breath of Life, is countering. This would counter that too. Is less than or equal to foe's HP -1. Okay, I think what this means is that if it tries to use a like pre-combat damage like Legendary Camilla has, this will do like the Uno Reverso card and do it on them. I think that's what it does the Uno Reverso and it does that to them, or it just heals you right back up to where you were. If units or foes special is ready or triggered before or during this combat, reduce damage from foes' next attack by 30%. Okay. I mean, it looks awesome. Wait, potent disarm? Another disarm? Dang, I really want this. So attack speed finished 4 and attack speed pledge, but potent disarm inflicts speed and defense -4 on the foe during combat. If decreasing the speed difference necessary to make a follow-up attack by 25 would allow the unit to trigger a follow-up attack, triggers potent follow X% during combat. When attacking Aether Raids. Oh, man. Oh, I want this so bad. Shit. Okay. I'm not going to pull on this banner because I don't pull for fodder, but damn.
This ends here.
I am absolute.
Too slow. Too slow.
Bane. 7 HP. Okay. And nothing else there. How much does he heal
This
here?
ends here.
I am absolute.
Bonfire. 27.
Too slow.
How much does he heal here? Just 7. Would have been really nice if they showed an example of the pre-combat damage with Bane. Okay. Oh, I love me some Micaiah.
Oh, the color green brings me so much comfort.
It's so bizarre. Like, why is that a voice line?
A tough
Is she
decision.
flying? She's a flyer, isn't she? Sorry, I need to make sure. Is she a flyer? She is. Okay. Silver of Dawn. Effective against armored and cavalry foes. That's typical Micaiah. Accelerate special trigger. Allies within 2 spaces of unit can move to a space. Any space within 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's pretty awesome. At start of enemy phase. Restores 10 HP to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. Nice. After start of turn effects trigger on enemy phase. Converts penalties on unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit into bonuses, and also neutralizes 2 penalty effects on unit, excluding stat penalties. Okay, at start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, inflicts attack res -6 on foe, and inflicts penalty on foes attack and res during combat equal to 20% of unit's res. At start of combat, neutralizes bonuses to attack and res, and neutralizes foes bonuses to attack and res. Okay. She's got her normal Maiden Solace. Okay. It's kind of just okay. Okay, but here we go. We got more. Yune's Protection. At start of turn, if any foes have the highest attack, speed, defense, or res on the enemy team, inflicts exposure and discord on those foes, and inflicts minus. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's busted now. She gets like Yune's stuff. At start of turn, if any foes have the highest attack, speed, defense, or res on the enemy team, inflicts exposure and discord on those foes, and inflicts -7 on the corresponding stat of those foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next action. If the unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts attack res -5 on foe, inflicts a penalty on foe's attack and res equal to highest penalty on each stat between the target and foes within 2 spaces of target, and reduces the percentage of foe's non-special. Okay, reduce damage by X% skills by 50%. I mean, it's just busted. That's all it is. It's just busted. She's gonna be awesome. I'll have to try and pull her. I mean, I guess I'll be guaranteed to pull her. I mean, as long as I can do 40 pulls. Alright, attack res Crux. Inflicts attack res -4 on foes with 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, and those foes suffer a guaranteed follow-up attacks during combat. It's amazing. And then Far Trace Echo enables Canto Rem. Oh, dude. Enables Canto remaining minimum 1. That's better than just getting Far Trace. This unit deals +3 damage during combat. Dude. Okay. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty sick. She is definitely an Aether Raids unit. Which is good. I've needed a green unit instead of always having blue units. I'm kind of lacking in the green department.
Understood. I know.
Minus. Wait.
Claim what is ours.
Minus 55 attack. Man, he's not going to be able to hit anything. His attack stat's like 0. Res minus 55. Ting ting. Useless. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, and we get to see a deer boy, buff boy. All right, hey, let's be real. Leonardo's a waste. Red, I don't think this is a better. This reminds me of Felix, and actually it reminds me of Savara too, who also I think had buffer 4. It's just not as good as other ones out there. However, everyone is going to be after Breath of Life to deal with the shenanigans of freaking Leon, Valentine Leon, Legendary Camilla. So I expect a lot of people to pull just for this. He's useless. Sothe, I actually don't think will be that popular at all. While Bane is nice, and I think a lot of people would really want it, I have a feeling that it's not important enough for people to go after it. So I don't think people are going to really want to go for it. And to be honest, a lot of people don't consider disarm skills to be that popular. I love them. So I don't know if people will go for this, but I think as a unit, he's going to be pretty good. And as fodder, he's going to be pretty good, but I have a feeling that the real stars of the banner are going to end up being, you know, fodder for Ed here at the beginning, and then Micaiah, who is just an absolutely, like, Yune, it can do serious damage on defense if you have her on your Mythic Dark team, because she just stat swings so hard, and this Micaiah is just, like, blessable Yune. You can put her anywhere. So this will be interesting. In fact, I bet she's going to be busted on defense too. So, all right. Well, that's going to be my reaction for the new heroes. I'm impressed. I still want to get Bridal Embla. And then we've got that sick banner that's going to have Desert Altina and Legendary Camilla. I kind of want to pull on that one. So I'm going to be struggling for orbs, especially since the summer units are coming. So it's going to suck, but I got to push through, and hopefully I can get, you know, the stuff I want. So we'll see, you know. All right. Well, that's it for the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Neptorka out. See you guys.